Hello everyone. Good morning. Have a great day today. This little bee is telling you to have a great day. So do I. So let's begin our work with our daily routine. Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Friday. Excellent. Tomorrow I will see you again. Okay? Remember? Be ready for that, okay? Don't forget it. At a Zoom conference. The month, we are in the 5th month, May, in the season of spring. And the weather, how's the weather like today? Is it sunny, partly cloudy, or rainy? Pick one. And what's the temperature now? Is it very hot, warm, cool, or cold? Okay, let's continue. How do you feel today? Pick one of the feelings and draw a beautiful picture here. Remember to write your name on your daily routine page, your complete date. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. The weather is, the temperature is, today I feel, and I'm happy because tomorrow I will cook a pizza. You can use I'm sad because. If something will feel you sad, you can write it either. Today we are practicing the use of future tense. Remember the subject, the word will for future, and your action. Okay? I will go to the cinema. No, we cannot go now. Sorry. I will dance with my mom. I will sing a song. I will play with my dog. Whatever you want, okay? Take a picture and send it to me. Now let's go to our mental math. Get ready, page 166 or 67. Your pencil and pay attention. Today we are going to do additions, but I will not tell you the second number. I will do and then the answer. I will give you an example. 20 plus equal 25. What number do I have to add to 20 to have a result of 25? So the answer is 5. May I explain? Another example. 100 plus equal 120. What number is missing to have as result of 120? 20. Very good. So you have to write the missing number in the addition. Okay? Remember 10 seconds to answer your operation. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 1. 45 plus equal 90. I will repeat. 45 plus equal 90. Write your answer. Number 2. 39 plus equal 64. 39 plus equal 64. Write your answer. Number 3. 50 plus equal 101. I will repeat. 50 plus equal 101. Write your answer. Number 4. 69 plus equal 100. 69 plus equal 100. Write your answer. And number 5, 76 plus equal 106. I will repeat. 76 plus equal 106. Okay, write your answer. Remember, take a picture of your mental map and send it to me. Okay, let's go to another activity. Today we are going to work with language. We are going to see the verb do. Okay, let's watch some part of the video because it's too long. And let's review, okay?
Hello everyone, this is Miss Ines. Today we are going to talk about do and does. First, let's have a look at how to use do. I do. You do. We do. They do. Now let's have a look at how to use does. He does. She does. It does. Jason does.
Okay, if you remember, we use do for the pronouns I, you, we, and they. Remember? And does because it's the third person of singular he, she, it. Remember that we add es to the verb that it's the third person of singular in simple present. In this case, Jason, it's because it's a singular noun. Remember that does is used for singular nouns too. Let's continue.
Awesome! Now let's try to make a question using do. Instead of saying I do, you say do I? Do you? Do we? Do they? For example, do I want this book? Do you have a notebook? Do we have an English class? Do they like cats? Great! Now let's try to make a question using does. Let's take does all the way to the front. Does he? Does she? Does it? Does Jason? Does he want a cup of tea? Does she have a watch? Does it look nice on me? Does Jason do his homework?
Okay, if you check, we only change the auxiliary or the verb, in this case do and does, to the front. Remember that we change it the order of the subject and the verb do or does. Okay, we are going to skip a little bit to don't make it so long. Here it is. Sorry, a little bit left. There.
Then
Negative.
doesn't. Don't equals to do not. Don't. Do not. Doesn't equals to does not.
Okay, we use don't and doesn't for contractions. For negative. Do not, we have a contraction, we put the words together, we kick out the O, replace it with an apostrophe. The same with does. Does not, we put these two words together, we kick out the O and we replace it with a comma. And that's when we have the negative, okay?
Doesn't, does not. First, let's have a look at don't. I don't. You don't. We don't. They don't. Doesn't. He doesn't. She doesn't. It doesn't. Jason doesn't.
Okay, so it's the same. We use the same subjects, the same pronouns for do and for don't, even when it's negative, I, you, we, and they. For doesn't, he, she, it, and singular. In this case, we use either do for plural most of the time, but I is not plural. So sometimes if you check and we have a plural noun, we can use don't, okay? So we are going to stop the video there and let's
Awesome.
continue.
Now let's practice using. Does it look nice on me? Does
Okay,
Jason
these are
do his homework?
here some examples. Let's go to our book, page 86. You can open it, and if you want to do the same as I did here, you can do it. Let's read. Verbs to do and did. The verbs do and does are used in many situations. We use the verb do to say that an action is done or that it's performed regularly. We use the verb, do and does have to agree with the subject, just like other verbs. The verb do agree with I, you, we, they, and plural nouns forms. Use the verb does for he, she, it, and singular nouns forms. Example, I do my homework every night. He does his chores to get his allowance. In this case, we have I. I is here with, I underline it with red, so when I have I use do. He does. He, she, it. I underline with blue the pronouns he, she, it, or singular nouns, and when we have those, we use the verb does. Okay? So here, you will complete the sentence with do or does. Check out this. We have to check all the subject or the pronouns. She. Do you have it with red or with blue? Okay, so if it's here, you are going to use do. If it's here, you are going to use does. The same as they, we, and I. Okay, you have to look for she, for they, for we, for I. If it's on the red line, you are going to use do. If it's on the blue line, you are going to use does. In the case of number 4, Tyrone. Tyrone, it's a singular or a plural noun. Exactly, singular. So we use do for singular nouns or does for singular nouns? Exactly, here says, okay? So this is really easy. You can check out here and then write on the line the word do or the word does according to the subject or the pronouns, okay? Next exercise. The past tense of do and does is did. Remember, we only use one word for both of them. The verb did is used to all subjects, pronouns, and nouns. So it doesn't matter if it's singular, if it's plural, if it's third person, he, she, it, or if it's I, we, you, or they, okay? So let's see. Change the following sentence to the past tense. What verb are we changing? The verb do and does. So that's why I circled the verbs on the sentences. Tony does his book report. Andy and Jess and Josh, do their science project together. I do a lot of different activities at school. What do I have to do? Change this sentence to the simple past. What's the past of does or do? Very good. D. So it's really easy. You will have to change these words for the past tense. Easy, right? Okay, let's continue to the next page. It's easy too, don't worry. Verbs to do and did. The verbs do, does, and did help create the negative form of many action verbs. To make the negative form, write the words do not, does not, and did not in front of the verb. They can be written as the contraction don't for do not, doesn't for does not, and didn't for did not. If you see, as we already see this, we kick out the us on the not and we replace it with an apostrophe. Remember, verbs have to agree with their subjects and tenses. In this case, don't, it's for I, we, you, or they, plural nouns. They do not like to skate. I don't know the answer. I and you, and they. For singular doesn't, we use the pronouns he, she, it, or singular nouns. Mel doesn't want pie. She doesn't want to play. Why Mel? For Mel we use does not because Mel is singular. I think that it's the contraction of the name Melissa, so Mel is only one person, that's why we use does. And finally, did. It doesn't matter. We use I, we, you, they, he, she, it, singular or plural nouns. It doesn't matter when we are talking about the past, okay? I did not go to the show. He didn't think it was bad. If you can check here, I, it's with did, he, it's with didn't, okay? So it's really easy. Let's go to the exercise. Some of the following negative forms are incorrect. Circle the words that are used incorrectly. Then correct them by writing the proper contraction on the line. If the sentence is already correct, write correct. Okay, I circle all of them so you can check what we are talking about. But the exercise says that you are going to circle the words that are incorrect. Okay, the number one says we. For the subject or the pronoun we, in this case pronoun, do we use does? Yes or no? If your answer is yes, you are going to write here correct. If no, change this negative form to the correct one. If you don't remember, go back to this page. If you want to copy this here, I, will, you, and they for do not or don't, he, she, it, or singular nouns for doesn't, and all of them for didn't, okay? So that can help you. Or this page, you have it here too, okay? So let's continue. They doesn't, does not, or it's incorrect. They didn't know what to do. In this case, didn't can be used because it's for all the subjects, remember, and the sentence is not telling me that it was past. But on number 2 we have the word yesterday, so pay attention. Remember that yesterday means past, so you need to check all the sentence, then check the use of do, doesn't, don't, doesn't, or didn't to check if they are correct, write the word correct, or incorrect according to the sentence. I will help you a little bit. Yesterday is past. Last night is past. Last Friday is past. All the other ones are in present. So check that and check the subject. So I will tell you again, maybe it was not so clear. You have to check the do, the does according to the noun or pronoun, and then if you use did when the sentences are in past. I already told you, yesterday is past, last night is past, last Friday is past. Is it clear? Okay, very good. So check if they are correct or incorrect. And finally, use the negative forms of the following verbs in a complete sentence. So you are going to use the negative do, don't, doesn't, or didn't with these verbs. Okay? And write your own sentence. Okay, today we are going to have a pause. Stretch yourself. Drink some water. Take a snack. And let's continue. We are going to do an easy work. We are going to listen to the words and repeat them. Ready? Let's repeat.
Lesson 3. The words you will hear are not necessarily in the same order as the ones in the book. Watch out for the missing word. Tough. Tough. Breathing. Breathing. Breathless.
Breathless. Sorry.
Breathless.
Breathless.
Altitudes.
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 Aerospace.
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 Determination.
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 Determination. Repeat with me, okay?
Enthusiastic.
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 Admired.
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 Parachute.
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 Factory.
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 Twinkling.
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 Gazed.
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 Cottage.
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 Cottage. And the missing word? Exactly. Decision. Repeat. Decision. Okay, let's go to the next page. We are going to work with our sounds. Okay, listen to the words list again. We already did it. Practice your pronunciation. Then write the correct words in these blanks below. Which word have the F sound? Remember, you don't have to have the F, the letter F, but if we have GH, it sounds like F, like laugh. Okay, so we have two words in our list that sounds F. Okay, that's not too hard, so just listen again if you need it and listen which word sounds F. It can be with the letter F or without the letter F, but you will have GH to make that sound. Okay, number 2, which word have the long A sound like cake? Okay, cake. So there are 3 words that sounds long, okay? Try to do it by yourself. Listen to your audio if you need it, and send me your work if you don't have it correctly. I will help you, okay? A. Try to listen carefully because obviously I exaggerate the sound. Maybe the word don't have that exaggerated sound, okay? And finally, which word has the long I sound like dice? I. What letter I sounds eyes, like dice, I, okay? There are only three. I think that they are not too hard. Remember, you can ask me by mail. And the second part says, pronounce the words from each list, then connect each one to its rhyming word. I will help you with number one, cottage. Which one sounds the same as this? Cottage. Fantastic, anticipation, potash, multitudes, and sprinkling. Very good. These two sounds the same. So you have to trace lines with colors to match the same sounds. And you are going to choose two pairs of rhymes, means this one, and write a rhyme, a little rhyme here in these two lines. Okay, that's it for today. Remember, take a picture of your daily routine, additional page, your mental map, page 86, 87, and 38. If you can, change the name of your file or the subject of your mail and send them to me before 6 p.m. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Don't forget it.